All right, here's the third way to solve a system. It's called elimination. Our whole goal is to eliminate one of the variables. So when I look at this given system, it's really nicely laid out in that it has the x's, the y's, the equal sign, and the constants all lined up. If I were to take these two equations and combine them together, I would end up with 5x minus 5y equals 10. That's not going to help me much. So what I need to do is get it so that when I combine them together, one of the variables disappears. So when I look at this, one of my options is that I could multiply this bottom equation by -4. And when I do that, I'm going to end up with -8x plus 4y equals -12. And in doing that, when I line my two equations up, all right, I line up the two equations, look at what happens to my y's. They're going to cancel out because they're opposites. So what you need to do is pick one of the variables, either x or y, and figure out what you need to do to make their coefficients, the number before the variable, opposites, meaning one's positive, one's negative. All right? And so you could have multiplied this one by -3 and this one by +2. You could have multiplied everything here by -0.25. You have different options, and this is where really understanding the math is helpful, because you want to decide what works. You should get the right answer no matter what. So when I add these together, I get that -5x, these cancel out, is equal to -5. Divide by -5, so I get that x equals 1. That's the x value. Now what I do is I take that and put it back into one of the original equations. That's important. You want to put it back into one of the original equations, because if you happen to make a mistake here, that's going to make things really hard. So go back into one of the original equations, plug it in. So 3 times 1 minus 4y equals 7. 3 minus 4y equals 7. Subtract 3 from both sides. So -4y equals 4. Divide by -4. And you're going to get that y equals -1. So my solution is 1, -1. And I don't think I said it yesterday, so now moving forward, when you write your solution to a system, what I'd really like you to do is make sure you write them as an ordered pair, because technically that is what you need to do, okay? All right, so moving forward, we're gonna do a review video, or a review in class actually, so I'm hoping that you can all log in for that, and then we're gonna have our assessment on that, and we'll talk more about assessments as well, okay? Any questions, send them on my way. I hope these videos have worked for you, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.